What is going on, everybody? This is author Stephen Walton. I'm doing this video on the fly, so I'm probably just going to edit the front, edit the back, and then just put it out there for you. Just saw this on Data Racer 117, who's still on Twitter. Might not be, because Twitter's getting purged, because all these far leftists are just exercising power in our face right now. Their ability to cancel you, to deplatform you. Not only that, but then pressure everyone else in the tech sphere, everyone else who has that far left socialist ideology, pressuring them to deplatform any other platform who allows you to come and speak your mind there. We see the echo chamber forming all over the place. Guys, stay vigilant. One of the many aspects of this culture war that we've been through has been people in entertainments using them as platforms to espouse socio-political propaganda, hate, division, racism, sexism. We see this in the last video. Go check out my last video where I kind of run through in short form what's been happening in the last several years and as far as our entertainments. One of the jackholes that I mention, or at least throw a screenshot up of, is Pedro Pascal, who is someone who hates you. He hates you if you have the wrong skin tone, if you don't believe the right way, if you vote a certain way, if you do anything outside of his little echo chamber, his little thought, he hates you. He hates you, and he's going to send his fandom, his fans, those who love his culture, which is a divisive, nasty, racist, awful type of culture, because that's the type of culture that enjoys him and the things that he does online, like calling 74 million Americans Nazis. That's perfectly cool. That's perfectly cool. Another thing that's cool is the stuff that isn't cool is the stuff that Data Racer put together. So he says, Pedro Pascal inciting targeted harassment of U.S. Senator today. Posting a public phone number isn't doxing, but encouraging anyone to harass an individual offline is targeted harassment. The Doxalorian knew that his army of activists would do this. And so here is the screenshots. By the way, hail and thank you, Data Racer. Link will be in the description below while he's still on Twitter before we get pushed out because of people like Pedro Pascal and his hate mobs. Ted Cruz's phone number to share. He gives out Ted Cruz's phone number. Mando is risking the blue check to incite harassment against Ted Cruz, and you love to see it. What threat? Wait. Risking the blue check mark? This is what blue check marks do. He is proving why he has a blue check mark by doing this. Targeted harassment of anyone outside of the far left groupthink. And here we got a bunch of tweets of people that are, celebrating this. I'd like to show and highlight this one. Drop Gina Carano's phone number too. I mean, I don't know what happened behind the scenes, what's going on behind the scenes there. I have no private or inside information, but I mean, how far behind are we from that possibly happening? We saw what happened in the with the Marvel cast when Don Cheadle called out Letitia Wright because she questioned the Coof vaccine, but that was thinking outside. That was hate speech. That was supporting the patriarchy and white supremacy or whatever. And so Don Cheadle came at her neck, a fellow co-star in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. How long will it take before these nut jobs will be that emboldened to just come after their everybody that works around them? The strangest thing is that these far leftists has been calling everybody who doesn't kneel, who doesn't bend to the knee to their rhetoric and stupidity, live in their alternate universe, hate who they say you have to hate, do what they say you have to do, as Nazis. And now we are seeing that ideology being that way, creating fascism. That's what they're looking for. That's what they're trying to do. So you have a bunch of screenshots from these jerk-offs. Yeah, I mean, this right here, this is cancel culture. This is approved by people at Disney Lucasfilm. This is the Disney Lucasfilm company model under Kathleen Kennedy. This is how they roll. This is what they do. They have no shame. They have writers right in the High Republic that are racist as hell. White people this, white people that, straight men this, all the time. All a bunch of racist assholes writing that material. They got people like Pablo coming at fans and attacking fans, laughing at fans for having emotional moments. That when they actually can get invested in Disney Star Wars, which is really just a platform to espouse political propaganda and socialist garbage. So yeah, here we are, par for the course, Pedro Pascal, not exactly showing his true colors, just showing what a hateful, unthinking, resentful, nasty, terrible human being he is. And really, I can't even be excited for The Mandalorian at this point, even though it has some great actors on it, because of people like, I don't want to support him. I don't want to support that. So, guys, be good to each other. Just try and try and get through all this. You can find me at Parler, at Lodonis, Lodonis. Please check out my books in the description below. There's a free chapter that is out. There's a free chapter that is out of chapter 1 of my first book, Gamergate. It's about an hour long. Please check that out. I know everybody talks about Gamergate, but really this was what happened then. What happened then with all of these journalists and all of these companies coming together to protect one another and attack the fans, attack the very identity of the gamer? This was a proving ground for what we're seeing right now: the deplatforming of entire people and the excuse of people like Pedro Pascal working at a dream factory like Disney, at some place like Star Wars, Disney Lucasfilm, where it's supposed to be for everybody, just spitting off hate and division and rhetoric because they can. It's not only government approved, it's industry approved, it's tech company approved. This is the world we live in. So it's important more now than ever to refuse to kneel as we stand together. Be good to each other. Peace.